What are you seeing on the ground in China? Is conspicuous consumption falling out of fashion?
Well, we've seen some big changes, absolutely. Last year, China was down minus 39% versus the prior year. But kind of an encouraging note is that things seem to have begun to right themselves. So in June, China actually posted nice growth against a very low comp of 43%, but it gives them rolling 6 months of 11% growth. So it's encouraging that maybe the market has flattened out. We're seeing a negative price mix with consumers trading down from XO to VS or VSOP.
How's the market for high-end booze?
Well, high-end booze will be with us. One good thing is that people like to drink in good times and people like to drink in bad times. The real question is, what will they drink and how much of it? And so I think the brown spirits category is really enjoying a resurgence globally, in China, in Asia, and in the United States. That's really supported sort of the higher upper tiers.
Can you give us some statistics in terms of the growth in China? How many cases and so on? What's the biggest seller?
Well, right now in cognac, we still remain the leader in China, but we're neck and neck with Martell in terms of the two leading cognac businesses.
Any plans to introduce lower-priced products? Because I know that LVMH, the parent company, is also getting into the restaurant and catering business. They brought a stake in a Singapore company to expand into China.
Well, I think the opportunity for us is to really go after millennials globally. And LVMH as a company, and certainly Moet Hennessy very specifically, has tried to do that. We have a pretty broad product offering, and we are seeing new consumers come into VS and VSOP, the entry tiers.
What are your brands that you feel are most targeted to millennials?
Well, right now, with the interesting thing in the United States, consumers are really, millennials are skipping sort of the entry stages and going right after some of the higher tier.
They're skipping the well booze and going straight to the top.
They absolutely are. This year, Hennessy's turning 250 years old, and we have a special cuvee blend that has been a big hit with millennials. I
believe that. When we had the meeting before the show, half the younger producers said, oh yeah, I've had Hennessy. Him and I had no idea. We'll have to have a drink after the show. Rodney Williams,
You're hiring well.